All right, folks, welcome to a little bit of an extended mystery beer video, and I've got loads of cans next to me, which I need to delabel. So it's looking a bit like a shithole at the moment, but no one's come into the stream yet. But as is always the case with these are for people who didn't catch the live stream as well. So if anybody's watching the playback, you've not got me sat here for about 10 minutes waiting for people to come in. And we've got James Robwell joining us straight away. Good evening, James. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So today we've got not one, not two, and they're not standing up on this, but three mystery beers from the legend himself, Adam, aka Mersey Beers. I've already done one of them on the last stream that I did, which I didn't think I did good, but not good on. And it was this Green Gold Brewing Hop Princess IPA. Was it? No, Hoppy Lager, which I thought was Life and Death by Vocation. It was the gold rim, but with the green top, and I don't know why. I instantly went to Vocation. Well, I know why I went to Vocation, because they're a really good brewery. And if you're in Manchester or if you're in Leeds, you need to go to Assembly Underground in Leeds, or you need to go to Society in Manchester. James Moore, good evening. Good evening, James. Hope you're all well watching this. So we've got 3 beers today. Whether I'll consume all of them, well, we'll see what the beer's like, because Adam's been a little bit cryptic for my liking. 1 minute he's saying, you'll find 2 okay, there's 1 awful one, and then, I don't know, leaving some clues, and I'm like, trying to picture some of the beers that he's bought, and one of the beers was from a 4-pack that he'd bought, and I think he's bought a couple of multi-packs over the past few weeks, so that's what it's all about. It's all absolutely, it's emotionally manipulative and abusive, actually, what mystery beers are, but that's part of the fun. I'm here for the madness, son, says the Beer Patrol. Joe, hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling a lot better now. It's good seeing all the updates. But yeah, thank you for joining me. So without any further ado, I'll just get started on this. Not sure what Adam's doing tonight. I did say on my last stream that I was doing tonight, but I didn't actually set up the event until this afternoon. So, because it's Adam, I'll start off with the Carnival glass. All those similar sort of like shaped glasses. Slightly different sizes though, which does slightly annoy me, but thank God I don't have OCD. And yeah, Carnival, wonderful brewery, absolutely wonderful. I've got a triple IPA that they're involved in, which was also kindly gifted to me by Adam. So that's how we'll kick things off. So first beer of the night. Well, it's not the first beer of my evening. I've already had a beer today, and these beers have been slightly chilled, not too much, but they're not all at room temperature. What did I have? Before I get into it, I've had really good beers recently. Had this last night, which is the Neon Raptor Get on the Floor Chocolate and Coffee Imperial Stout, 14.5% ABV, part of their 5th birthday series. You'll know why I opened this in my review, because something that I've never ever experienced before, and it's still just fresh in my mind. Happened on the day of me getting this, and I just thought, John, when I get home, I knew I had this in the fridge, just gonna get it open and enjoy it. But I won't go into the whole story, but basically outside of work, we're just going about our business. I didn't actually hear anything, but next thing I know, the woman who's sat in front of me is facing that way. Just gets up on a, and Adam, Harry's posted a link to a live stream. He's going to scalp all the viewers on this one. How dare he? He's a much more interesting person. So if anybody wants to go watch Harry's live stream, just fucking leave. Leave and don't come back. I'm joking. I jest, of course. But yeah, so basically, I just see that she just has this like this what am I trying to say? The colour completely drains from her face, and then she becomes frantic, screaming, "Oh my god!" And then like say, "Call the police, call an ambulance." So I'm like, "Oh shit!" Because there's a road on one side. Someone's like being hit by a car or something. I look out the fucking window, and there's a red like Mitsubishi hatchback, basically underneath a lorry, with only like the boot visible. The rest is just a mangled mess. There's still like unconfirmed stuff. At this point, they've not even been able to get in touch with the guys next of kin. Basically, what has happened is the lorry's been parked there, and this car has just gone straight into the back of it. After talking to other people, there was no like, nobody heard any brakes or anything like that. The car just went full force into the back of this lorry. Pretty much crushed the guy. God knows what else. I just hope it was, instant. But fucking hell. And the fact that we had to still carry on work while the rest, the fire, the police, and ambulance were there. And just the idea that there's this dead mangled a few feet away while I'm dealing with selfish bastard customers. And it really got to me. I've got no emotional connection. Well, we don't know because it doesn't look like they've identified the person. But I've got like no connection to what's happened there. And I'm sure there were people in the same call center who have actually lost a loved one through a situation like that. But it really, really got to me. And it just made me. It's one of those moments in life where perspective. And yeah, it's fucking awful. So I thought I'd crack open that. Celebrate life. Do you know what I mean? It did get a little bit morbid in the video, but most people probably say my content's morbid anyway, but it is what it is. And yeah, beautiful stuff. And I also, this afternoon, when I came in from work, the Brewing Project Ooey Gooey peanut butter jelly sour, 6.5%, had the body of like a triple fruited imperial goza, and it's one of the very few peanut butter inspired beers that actually you could taste peanut butter, and it actually tasted like a peanut butter and jelly, or if you're English, jam sandwich. And it was absolutely fucking mega. Wonderful stuff. The Brewing Project out of Illinois, I think they are. Or Wisconsin, sorry. It's hard to read the writing. But yeah, fantastic stuff. So I've already had a good beer today. But we'll move on back to the mystery beers. And the first one, well, it's dark. That's safe to say. Got a nice beige looking head, leaving some nice lacing there. Pretty much, I wouldn't say it's jet black because there is like brown around the edges shining through. But it's looking very stouty. So let's see what we get on the nose. The first sniff, I got a big hit of blackcurrant. And on the second sniff, it's smelling more like a black IPA. It's got a roastiness to it. But then again, it's got a little bit of hoppiness there. A little bit of licorice coming through as well. Interesting. I don't know what to make of that. So we'll see what we can get from the flavour. Cheers, folks. Smoky. Very light-bodied. It's got a bit of coffee there. Even has a little bit of a Schwarzbier vibe, like a dark, roasty lager. I think there was a... Oh, I've had a Mersey-based Schwarzbier fairly recently as well. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's a beer I've got in mind. Good evening, Matt. Good evening, Matt. Hope you're doing well. What was it? It wasn't Black Lodge. Because I'm getting... Oh my God, names have just disappeared out of my head. Something Grounds. Not Common Grounds by Magic Rock. Just by the way, just pulled some dead skin out my ear. Hopefully you didn't see that. But anyway. But there was a cherry Schwarzbier that I had from one of the Mersey-based breweries, and I'm thinking of that. But then I'm getting a bit of like a black IPA or a slightly hoppy stout, potentially export porter. But I'm getting a Schwarzbier because it's got a muskiness on the aftertaste. It looks to be a 440ml can, and I've just realised that some of the tape is causing the beer to slide down the glass. I'm genuinely stumped. I'm really stumped with this one. In terms of its drinkability and enjoyability, I don't think that's a bad drop. There's a cherryness there. I'm going to say, and I'll probably fall on my sword with this, but I'm getting a cherry flavour. And I'm also getting Schwarzbier. So I think it's a dark lager brewed with cherry. Gonna say 5.2% ABV. Can't think of a brewery off the top of my head. I don't want to commit to Black Lodge. See, I'm just assuming it's a Liverpool-based brewery because it's a beer from Adam. Do you see what I mean? It puts you in such a quandary when you're doing these mystery beers because you're looking for answers that aren't there. I'm going to commit to a cherry Schwarzbier or dark lager, 5.2% ABV. I won't be able to tell you what brewery it is. Didn't Carnival ironically do a beer like this? Oh, do I commit to a brewery as well? Yeah, it's a cherry Schwarzbier from Carnival, 5.2%. Part of me wants to say 5.4%. I'm going to stick to 5.2. So first, mystery beer from Adam. I'll get the first part of the tape, which, by the way, beautifully wrapped. Adam's creative skill and artistic integrity still well and truly intact. So we'll get this part off first so we can actually peel it open. It comes off nice and easy, so we'll close my eyes and unwrap this beer. I'm trying to not look at like the top of the can, like if it's different colours or if there's anything written on the bottom that might give it away. Oh, there's no label on this one. So it's printed onto the can itself. I can't remember if Carnival do this sort of canning or if they have labels or wraparound labels. So not sure how well you can see it. So let's have a look. Stout about it. Vanilla stout. I've well missed the mark there. From the Hop Foundry. Was this one of the Lidl beers? I don't really get the vanilla. It's clear that it's a stout. What's the ABV? I got the ABV bang on 5.2%, so, you know. I don't know, how did I do? If people are still watching it. I don't think I did that bad. Didn't do good, but it didn't do that bad. But yeah, even drinking it now, knowing it's a stout, to me it's like a really roasty dark lager. Not getting any vanilla at all. I mean, there might be a little bit coming through on the aftertaste, but yeah, I think I've done not too bad. C plus, says James. I'll settle for that. I will totally settle for that. Oh, a good burp. Oh, by the way, if I'm really gassy, do apologise because I thought, you know, it's Friday night. Friday night! Bit of a wrestling reference there. I don't know if Joe's still watching this. Friday night, got the weekend off. I thought, couldn't really be bothered cooking. I'll get a takeout. Let's have a look at Deliveroo, see what's new. And there's a really interesting burger place. And you know, like Deliveroo, like the takeaway apps, when you see the photos and it's just like stock photos that restaurants have bought to put on the app or whatever, preset photos the relevant app offers. Or most of the time they just don't have the photos, they just have the name of what each dish is. And it was a burger place in Wigan, and I can't remember what it was called. And it looked really good. The photos looked really good. So I thought, you know what, I'll take a chance. Get myself a burger, some chicken wings, and some dirty fries. Chicken wings said they were covered in buffalo sauce. They were dry as a bone. with no heat whatsoever. They had that like weird sort of like flavourless. How best to describe it? They had like that sort of like dry texture. So they were okay. I had a couple of those. The dirty fries, they were okay. It was fries with bacon and pulled pork. The pulled pork was naff. Bacon was okay. It was like paper thin, not very crispy, sort of like American style bacon. Fries were nice, but it had that, that cheap cheese that solidifies really easily from takeaways. And then the burger was a real disappointment because it just tasted like two, like bought in patties that they've just reheated. Like a glorified fucking Rustler burger. In fact, I'd probably get a bit more enjoyment from a Rustler burger. It was a double quarter. It was like a quarter pounder, double quarter pound meal with bacon. It's called like the President or something like that. Good evening, Vanessa. Hope you're doing okay. Loads of skank takeaways are getting a facelift. It's a minefield. It certainly is, but this was a new one, and I thought, it might be a little bit trendy because I know there are places like that popping up in Wigan. And it's just made me feel like shit. Like instant feel like shit. Even a cheap kebab. I don't know if you have a stomach. Might have to run to the toilet at some point. But even like the cheapest of kebabs that I've had, have never made me feel instantly as if I've been drinking all day. So never again. And I'm not, even if I need a name for it, I'm not going to name and shame because I don't like doing that. But hopefully these beers will set on the stomach. So C plus. James gives me a C plus. I'll take it. It's a bit more generous than what I would have given myself, probably, but hey ho, it is what it is. So we've started off dark. We'll put that to the side. It's a serviceable stout that'll see me through. So we'll go to the next to hand can. Once again, beautifully packaged. And the fact that my immediate group of beer friends are still messaging each other on our messenger group on Facebook means they don't know I'm live, or they do, and they probably couldn't give two flying fucks because I'm just an outcast. But I like being on the brink of things, not the brink. What's the word? Do you know the word? I don't know the word. Anyway, let's not get bitter. And looks like another dark one. Oh no, it wasn't a generous fill in the can. Oh, look at that. It's golden, a little bit darker actually. Almost has a slight amber hue to it. Just shy of a finger's worth of a soapy head. A little bit lively. Crystal clear. Let's see what we get on the nose. Yeah, I think they're all going on to Harry's stream. I feel absolutely betrayed. Unbelievable. You know who your friends are, don't you? You find out the hard way who your fucking friends are, don't you? Yeah, I said it. I'm joking. Tell you what though, if Adam goes onto that stream and doesn't even comment on this, I'm putting a fucking padlock on that bin cupboard. Oh, it smells like a skanky lager. Skanky, not skunky. A little bit syrupy. There's a little bit of sweetness. Got Big Mouth strikes again in my head now after saying sweetness twice. Yeah, it's got a lagery smell. Let's see what we get on the taste. I'm not rushing this, by the way. I don't want to go into fucking Harry's stupid little stream. Oh, look at me! I'm Harry Meadows, and I drink 3 cans of beer each night. I'm a brewer, but I'm just a Dre boy. Bottoms up, cheers. Definitely a lager. A very nondescript and boring, flavourless lager. Has that sort of feel though. You know, like for some reason, you don't know if this happens to you, but you know, like saliva gets foamy. It's like I've got a mouthful of foamy saliva for some reason. I don't go to those sort of parties anymore. Just a very bland lager, I'm going to say. I'm not even like pulling out any offensive flavours. Hi, Mr. Slick, says Craig from Kent Reviews. Good evening, Craig. Hope you're doing well. Jesus. That rubbery burger's coming back up. Oh, Jesus Christ. I say it every time I get takeaway food, and I am getting it less and less. I will give myself some credit, but it's just like it does nothing for me. Like, I'm getting bored of McDonald's. The only time I actually enjoy McDonald's is a McDonald's breakfast. There was a point, like about a year and a half ago, or like maybe a year before COVID, when they were bringing out really interesting limited edition burgers. And they were actually really nice, tender patties. 1 week after beer, 1 week to go. I'll drink to that, Craig. But no, good on you. Very good to hear that. Hope you're enjoying your time away. I really need to take a little bit of time off the ale. Because I'm almost at that point now where I'm having like a beer a night, which I don't think that's a problem. But it's just like it whittles down what beers you have really quickly. And yeah, it's at that point of the month when I've got 3 weeks to go before payday and spent a little bit more money than I wanted to. Dan Pete had a haircut, looking lovely fella, says David Jones. Thank you. I've been getting a lot of compliments actually about the haircut, but I think it's because people have seen me for such a long time with that absolute mess of a hairstyle. I do like it, but I think they cut it a little bit too short, and it kind of looks a little bit fascist. But it is what it is. I feel a lot colder since it's been cut. But thank you, David. Hope you're having a good evening, and I hope you've all got a good weekend coming up. So yeah, I'm going to say that this is just it's a skanky, cheap lager. 5% on the nose. Cheers, bud. Yeah, 5% on the nose. You could insert any sort of lager brewery there, but it's a lager, 5%, and don't think it's craft. And if it is, then that's a real damn shame. So just like the first one, we'll remove the first strip so we can get a good start on peeling it back. Peeling it back never sounds good. It sounds like a Cloudwater beer, says Craig. Ooh. I really want to buy Cloudwater beer, but I don't want to get shunned by my peers. I'm joking. No, thankfully, no one I know is that sort of cunt. Mainly because most unlikable cunts in beer are on Instagram. And they love shitting on other breweries whilst drinking another brewery's beer and tagging that brewery. What's going on here? Tagging that brewery in that video. So that I don't know, it links like the brewery. I've got my eyes closed because I don't see the can. But yeah, I don't know, just... Yeah, we get it. You don't like Brewdog. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. You fucking whore yourself out to any brewery that just says, "Oh, promote our beer on Instagram." It's like, give me a fucking break, you posy bastards who probably didn't pay for their tickets to the festivals that they're out and about at. But hey ho, it is what it is. I'm not bitter at all, but that's the beer. Oh, well, that shocked me. Stone's bitter. Fucking hell. 3.7%. Yeah, that's a complete misfire on my part. To me, it just tasted like a generic lager. Could be a BBC game show. This that would be a good. I'd watch that. I'd watch that. It wouldn't. The show wouldn't last long because not that many people watch it, but I would. Stone's bitter. Now we know what it is. Do I get the bitter aspect? The style, that is. No, to me it still tastes like a generic lager. Have I had Stones before? I think I bought like a random live 4-pack to do like a chug or something like that, but then actually go through the chug. I'll probably pour this away because it's just going to contribute to me feeling like shit and I wouldn't have enjoyed it. So he's got me good here. So if I'm going off what he's told me, I'm hoping that this final one will be a really good beer. Not that it's the quality of the beers that matter when it comes to mystery beers. You know, I could find out that I've been drinking someone's piss, and it'd be interesting because I've done a mystery beer. Do you know what I mean? Evening, young man. Ironic coming from you, Goldrake. At least I'm legally allowed to drink. Joking. Good evening, sir. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we've got one more mystery beer. I think I'm being a little bit underwhelming with my sort of like building up tension. But then again, I'm not a posy Instagram wanker, so you take me for what I am, a bitter and twisted 32-year-old who actually acts like a 60-year-old. Anyway, the final beer of this trifecta of mysteryness with that Mersey twang. And I can actually do bad Scouse accents because half my family's from Liverpool, so calm down. And let's face it, Skelmersdale's full of plastic fake Scousers as well. I need a fake ID. Bloody nightmare recently in pubs. Oh, never ever wanted to risk an ID. I mean, as a teenager, I don't think you could really get arrested for having a fake ID. You'd just get it confiscated, wouldn't you? Unless the bouncer at the pub or club would be a complete cunt. But hey ho, it is what it is. Last beer. Oh, wonderful. Ending on a high already. Would this be one of the 4 locos that Adam was showing us all? Oh, the smell. But then again, part of me is like, ooh, I'm very intrigued to try this. Yeah, it's pink. It's bubblegum. It's pretty self-explanatory in terms of visuals. What do we get on the nose? Oh, wow, 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 wow. Jimmy Savile did more than just say wow, by the way. Wow, what a smell. That didn't sound like Jimmy Savile at all. Thank God. It's pretty much walking in and out of them. It's a nightmare, I can imagine. What is that smell? I don't know what it is. Looks like it does, doesn't it? Oh, it smells like something you get from Lush. Is that raspberry or is it like a pink lemonade sort of aroma? You can smell that alcopop element to it. After a little while, it just gets so fucking sickly. Let's see if I can actually decipher what that aroma is by giving it a taste. Cheers, folks. And I'm sorry to Newtown Park for staining your glass with this shit. Whoa, whoa, they have to taste on this. Oh, fucking hell. It's deceptively tasty at the start, but then just this rush of whatever fucking alcoholic beverage this actually is. Because I can't remember. I've always been fascinated by stuff like Four Loko. It might not be Four Loko. Only places that'll serve me are the really dodgy ones, EDL member type of pubs. Best beer in getting in Heineken or Guinness, maybe a cask ale if I'm really lucky. All right. Interesting. An EDL pub. I don't think there's any sort of pubs like that around here. A lot of them are like scuzzy, scummy looking pubs, but I think they are quite community sort of driven. Boomers like the pub. They certainly do. I can't for the life of me tell you what this flavour's supposed to be. It's sort of like raspberry, but it's pink lemonade. What the fuck is pink lemonade, by the way? It's got a nice sweetness to it, but like on the back end, it's just fucking awful. Pouring it away after I finished this video, by the way. But then part of me really wants to do a cuvee. No, we're not doing a cuvee. Fuck that. So, I'm going out on a limb on this one. I think it's Four Loko. Flavour wise, I don't know what flavours you can get at Four Loko in the UK, but something stupid like tropical blast, but then that'd have probably more like mango, passion fruit sort of flavours. Or is that my craft beer side thinking because of tropical? That's it, or is tropical a certain one? But then there's those like vibrant, tropical sweetness in this. Yeah, it could be fucking anything really, like Ice Crush, or fucking Sepsis Blast, whatever they call them nowadays, whatever stupid flavors. I'm gonna say it's Four Loko, Pink Lemonade. What's the ABV for? I know they're a bit of higher ABV. Oh, can taste me burgers again. No offense at lunch. We're going local. Fucking hell, you've lived a good life. That does sound like good. I wish I had like interesting stories like that. Sepsis Blast, yeah, or like fucking. Don't swear for no reason, Peter. Come on. But do you know what I mean? Like Syphilis Crush or something like that. But I'm going to say Four Loko. We'll go specific. Pink Lemonade. And I'm going to say 6.4%. Adam, you've well and truly done me good here. You really have. Because what's the point in having mystery beers when all of them are going to be like, oh, wow, amazing, double IPA, triple IPA, an amazing sour. Do you know what I mean? That's the best sort of mystery beer is when it's sometimes really naff. And I can't get this piece of tape off so I can begin undressing the can. So, we'll close our eyes again and open up the can. It's the only thing I'll be undressing in a good while. So, as per usual, we'll show off the can in a sort of generation game sort of way. Just imagine I'm a nice girl attached to these wonderful tits that I have. Pink hooch. Fuck me sideways. Was not expecting that. I had all my cards set on it being dragon. They're not dragon soup. In fact, fuck it's not dragon soup. Hooch lemon brew. Pink hooch. Alcoholic raspberry lemonade. Do I get points for that? 4%. Jesus Christ. What a shock that is. I didn't even know pink hooch existed. I've heard of hooch, but I've never had pink hooch. Fucking hell, hooch, yeah. Hey, I mean, when you get something that has that colour, there's only a handful of things it can be. So I'm not going to give myself too much credit for that. See, overall, massive stitch up. It was. And I'm not going to finish the rest of this. I'll take a few more sips. I'm not Harry, who's a fucking scumbag who goes behind my back and starts up a live stream. And, oh, it's a shit beer, Benny chug it. Oh, my name's Harry. Fuck off. I'm joking. I love him, really. Hooch, Dark Fruits, Frosty Jacks, Stella Carling are the popular drinks people my age. They certainly are. And I'm going back to, my roots were Stella and Foster's are my roots. But this is the stuff that you drink before you'd finger a girl at a park. But yeah, this is definitely fingering on a Friday night sort of beverage. Do you know what I mean? Every one of them is shit. Yeah, they are indeed. But what was better than when you were like 16 years old and girls you're hanging around with like fucking getting pissed? Yeah, hooch 4%. Yeah, anyway. I better abandon that conversation I was in the middle of before it gets completely taken out of context. But yeah, as James said, I've been royally stitched up, but that's what I like with mystery beers. I don't just want like, oh, that's a nice beer. You know, oh, it's an IPA. Oh, what hops am I getting from this? Oh, it wasn't Citra Motica and Galaxy. It was Citra Cascade and Galaxy. Oh, what am I stupid? But I'm sounding like a very angry person today. I don't intend to. Hooch is actually known as the sex drink in my area. There's so many inappropriate things I could say, which I'm not going to. Let's see. Fish finger on a Friday night. Can't beat it. Exactly. And then let your friends smell that finger the following day. What it's all about. And Craig says, looks all the wrong. Oh, I think you'd love this, Craig. I think you'd absolutely love this selection of beers that I've been subjected to. You know it's dire when the best out of the bunch is Stout About It from fucking Lidl, which is supposed to be a vanilla stout, but there's no vanilla and it tasted more like a dark lager. So yeah, that was the first one. Didn't do too bad on that. Completely misfired on this. And this was sort of like a cheat one, really, because you're not going to go too far wrong with this. Do you know what I mean? You see it in the glass. You've got a good idea of what you get yourself in for. I can feel my teeth hurting tomorrow already. Just finishing off a lambic and then onto a Hacker-Shaw. God, I wish I was fucking you. I wish I was you, Goldrake. Not I wish I was you. Blimey. And or smell it while and have a wank while having a wank. Yeah. That's an image. Yeah. That's very much thank God thank God there's no fucking smell-o-vision around. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's it really. That was this round of mystery beers. There were 4 in total, but I opened the first one when I was doing what was the live stream that I was doing this week? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was the garage beer, which I was a little bit disappointed. About that. Let's just say, with it being 20 quid for that big bottle of garage beer, it was £10 too expensive. But yeah, and then I had this, which I didn't do too bad on, although I thought it was life and definite. Turns out it's a hoppy lager, so yeah, clearly there's room for my palate to improve. I have that stout been in my fridge for months. Well, any chance of getting any vanilla have pretty much gone by now. Mainly because there was no fucking vanilla in it in the first place. But yeah, fair play to Adam on this one. He somehow tricked me with his build-up. But that's what it's about. As bad as this selection is, I'd much rather this than, just, oh, what a nice IPA. Oh, what a nice Imperial Stout. Oh, God, it's a wheat beer. Do you know what I mean? But in all honesty, I don't want to finish drinking any of these beers. So they are all going down the toilet. Right, might have a smoke later. Been sleeping shite recently. Sorry to hear that. Mind you, don't think I've slept well for fucking ages. Although, ironically, considering I saw a man crushed in his own car under a lorry yesterday. That's the first time in a while where I've slept and not woken up multiple times in the evening. So, yeah, quite an experience. And I'm getting pains in my back. And I don't know what these sort of pains are. It's like I've got a stitch. What's happened? What's going on? Am I going to die? I don't want to go this way. Fucking hell. I don't want to be discovered on this floor with pink hooch and stones bitter. I'm not sleeping under a bridge. Oh, that's really it. I don't know if that's like genuine back pain or a reaction to that shit takeaway that I've had and this selection of awful alcoholic beverages. Look at that breast line. Jesus Christ, I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable right now. Did you speak to the police about it? I didn't see it. I was facing the way. I didn't hear it. All I saw was the scene. And I'm not sure the police have actually... You'd think that they'd have gone round our workplace. But hopefully people have come forward with information. But hey-ho. It's really fucking sad. It really got to me. But you know what? Got to take comfort in the fact that it was probably instant. Police are not worried about his back. Oh no, that is really hurting. Really hurting now. I feel like I'm going to be sick. You may actually be witnessing a death on camera. No, I'm joking. I am overreacting. It's probably just wind or indigestion. I don't know. Or whatever poisonous shit is in those drinks. But yeah, been an eventful week. And I just want to go to bed now. I think Harry's live, so if you want to go see Harry do live things, then go check him out. I might pop on a bit later. I've got a triple IPA and another Imperial Stout that I can drink to cleanse my palate. But to be honest, I feel like shit right now. I keep staying up till 5 a.m. Start college again next week, so not the best. Like, definitely not. Jesus, 5 a.m. Although, mind you, quite a few times these past couple of weeks, I've gone to bed at like about 10, 11 o'clock. I woke up at like 2 or 3, and I've just had to stay awake. But it's so fucking annoying because I'm up at 7:30 for work. So I'll be up for hours after I've slept, then fall asleep at like 5:45, just to wake up at 7:30 and feel 10 times fucking worse than I did before I fell back to sleep. It's just, I don't know what's going on. Really don't know what's going on. But could be a change in the weather. Who knows? Who knows? Although this summer wasn't too bad for me sleeping, because usually it takes me ages to fall asleep when it's dead hot, because I have to like take the actual duvet out and cover. Why am I telling you the most mundane things about my life right now? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway. I'm going to cut it off there, mainly because I'm gasping for a cig. And I need some Pepsi. I might be joining Harry's stream. Don't know what the stream's about. Depends who's on, really. I have got the weekend off, so I might as well. Oh, now the pain's at the front. Oh, I think it's just like wind, because I've got really big urge to burp and fart. So, and on that wonderful bombshell, I will bid you all a fond farewell. Quite a short stream, really, considering there were 3 beers, but yeah, anyway, thank you for all joining me on this impromptu Friday night Mersey Beers mystery beer stream. I'll need to put his link down below, but you all know him, and if you don't, go check him out. Off for my medicine now. Great talking as always, mate. The ironic thing about that medicine you have, Goldrake, is you have a runny nose afterwards. Anyway, cheers for watching, folks. I could do a bit of that now, actually, but shh, I didn't say that. Thank you for watching. You all take care. Stay safe. Have a lovely weekend. Maybe on a live stream over the weekend. Who knows? But as of right now, I'll get that thing where I'm getting bunged up, mainly because there's dust here. And you know what I'm talking about, Goldrake. Anyway, cheers for watching, folks. Take care. Have a good one. And yeah, see you when I see you. Bye. Don't say bye. Bye.